Hey Gemini, how you doing? Welcome into your weekly reading, May 31st through June 6th. All right, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising. Let's take a look at what's going on in your connection. What's going on between you and your person? What's the energies? We have a full moon this week on June 5th. That is also happening at the same time that a lunar eclipse will be upon us. The moon will be squaring Mars, so setting us up for some intense emotion. You may have been feeling it already. I know I have been. So let's look at what is happening with you and your person at this time. Okay. What's the energies? What's the energies between you and your person right now? What's the energy of the connection? What is it feeling like? Let's see. Soulmates. All right, so this is a soul connection, partnership, maybe a contract, soul contract between you, and you're definitely feeling that pull. So there's a strong pull being felt between you at this time. What else? Heart with the key. Yeah. So, recognizing each other as the one, also recognizing each other as the person who holds the key to your heart, who knows how to turn that lock, right, and open you up, as well as cut through all of your BS. Yes, right. This card can also mean a breaking up of patterns, shaking things up. Can also mean separation. So silent treatment, feeling abandoned. Let's clarify it with some tarot. What does this mean right now? What I'm getting though is that, you may have, or you may be in some sort of a breakup or separation with your person right now, and really recognizing that, man, this is the person for me. Like, this person holds the key to my heart no matter what. Right, Gemini? Let's see. Yeah, Four of Wands. Right? This is someone who you want commitment with, right? And you're really having to balance that out at this time, temper it, maybe even go on a quest for it. King of Wands. King of Wands energy is someone who's, daring. King of Wands is very visionary, strong. King of Wands is like, it represents strength to me. And with this temperance here, I feel like this is having the strength to endure the pull of this connection, even though right now you're not together, right? There's a flame that was lit when you came together with this person, right? Look, we have the flame on this temperance card. We have like a raging fire on this King of Wands. Like, they have lit you all the way up. You've lit each other up. And now having to work with that fiery energy very passionate energy, and warming, welcoming energy. This is like your perfect person. Having to temper that with the fact that right now you're not together. What does that feel like? What does that feel like for you and them? Let's see what it feels like for you. Interesting. Success for them. Indecision. So for you, I'm seeing that you haven't given up hope, and you are hopeful that this separation, this breakup, whatever's happening could actually be good for the connection in some way. Let's see why you feel that is. Because I'm getting that you feel like it's in some way strengthening the commitment you have for one another, or for you. It's like you're able to feel into it again. And maybe there needed to be some breathing room between you. Maybe you needed some breathing room in order for that to happen. And that's quite possible with the temperance there. Crap. Sorry, cards fell. Okay, let's clarify this success, please. You know, maybe this separation is what you wanted. You know, this swinging axe, maybe you wanted that to come down to show your person something. Let's see. See? Page of Swords. It's giving you time to think and get clear. For them, it's left them feeling very indecisive, very trapped, feeling like they don't know what move to make, or even like they can't make a move. But for you, it's solidified. It's solidified what love really is. Very interesting. How does your person feel about you at this time in this energy? In this energy that they're in. This indecisive energy. Yeah, they want to talk about it. They need some clarity. What are they not clear on? Yeah. They feel like they screwed things up. And they've learned some lessons as a result. But they can't stop thinking about it. Like they can't, you know, get it out of their mind. So this Page of Swords energy may be on both sides, but is showing up as Eight of Swords for them. You know, it's like they're in this self-imposed prison of the mind. What do they want to express? Yeah. They felt like they haven't been able to follow through, like they weren't able to offer what it is you were wanting and what they promised they could. And yeah, they weren't able to be honest, they weren't able to be in the King of Wands energy, and they have some regret around that, wishing that they could change that. What direction would you like to go in? Where would you like to go now? You just want to get the spark back. You want to focus on that, and you feel like, you know, in this separation, you can create that magnetic pull again. Yeah. This is where you are, embracing love. Embracing love as it is and creating space for this person to see that. And third party situation. So, very strange, but what I'm picking up on is you may also be embracing, being open with love right now. Maybe wanting to see other people, maybe feeling like that could be helpful in the connection in some way. Because remember, on your side, we had success in the way you felt about, even though this is your person, you see them as, holding the key to your heart. You guys are also in this separation right now. And for you, that's feeling good, right? For you, that's balancing things out in a way where things could potentially come back together. Or you can, keep creating space for one another and possibly creating space with other people. I want to clarify that though. Yeah, we have indolence, peace, change. It's like you may be going a little overboard, maybe overindulging a little bit, maybe, being a little sloppy in your thinking, just as a result of having a strong desire to create change, just wanting to make a decision that will, lend itself to having peace in the connection, and, breaking things up can do that. But you may be rushing too fast forward. Because we have so both of these cards, the peace card and the change card, these are both twos. Twos to me always represent harmony and union. But you also have this 8 here, which I feel like, number one, 8s are about movement and change and really wanting to attain that. But to me, they also represent going in a spiral, like a loop. And so you may feel like you are, unraveling all of the confusion. But that may be an illusion. Rushing ahead, rushing forward, trying to break things up, allow space for each other, temper things out in the interest of possibly coming back together, like giving each other your freedom, that may not be the right move. That may not be the right move from what I'm seeing. Let's get a little bit more about what they think about all of this. Like, how do they see it? We got the indecision, but, what are they confused about, and what is it that they really would like to have happen? Yeah, so they're confused about whether or not, this is like something that could really be a commitment. Like, can they, are you devoted? Can they be devoted, right? Like, because it's like, if you could walk away, then how do you really feel? And that is concerning to them because of how they feel about you. Like, they see beauty in you, and they really admire that beauty. And they may be going through a period of just seeing things from a totally new perspective, like just seeing things in a way that confuses them. Like a lot of the times that's what the awakening process feels like. It's, you know, all of this new knowledge, all of these new emotions and things that need to be cleared coming up, totally shifting how we see everything. And maybe that was, you know, unexpected for them. And I also see this kind of like, I see this awakening as like a tower moment. I feel like this axe represents some kind of tower moment when things were shaken up between you two and totally just thrown them off balance. They're really, they're somewhat jealous of how you've been able to come back from all of this. And that's part of their, you know, confusion. Part of them being all wrapped up in their heads. What needs to be released in the connection between you two to bring about some positive change and movement forward? So we have surrendering to your intuition. We have surrendering outdated beliefs about yourself. And we have surrendering to miracles. So I feel like this is about letting go of your differences, even though you may believe that that's next to impossible. The Spirit is saying, don't ever doubt yourself and what you are capable of. And intuitively, you sense this, you feel this. You know, if this message is resonating with you in any way, then you get exactly what I'm talking about. And if it's not, then this message is just not for you. And that's okay too. But there are some lessons at hand where you're both being invited to reconsider how you are not just thinking about the situation, but how you're approaching it. And the overall lesson for the connection, surrender. Because remember, we started with this. Can you see that? We started with this. Heart with the key. Soulmates. Okay, so those are your messages. Let's head over to the extended so we can find out a little more about what's going on with this person, get some more messages from their higher self to you, and just get some advice from Spirit on, you know, how to keep moving forward. Thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and we'll talk again soon. Peace.